Hi everybody, we're Martini Garden. Nice to see everyone. We're doing a song called Give a Little Love. It's not hard to learn. When you give a little love, you get some in return. Even when life should take a wrong turn, when you give a little love, you get some in return. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Show a little love. Show a little love. Show a little love. That's what.
Welcome to Friday night at Martini Garden. We are here once again, and tonight I have a treat for you. I have a friend who's been on the show before, and it was in the beginning when I first started, so I told him I'd get him back. So today I have my friend Vic Delgado with us, and he is an awesome musician. He's been in this industry a long time. He went away and he came back. Everything had changed, but he hasn't. And thank God, because you need to bring back the old. He has definitely got us all in the old department. But yes, we're here Friday night live from Madhouse. My friends Vic Delgado and of course Kevin Gange. He is my bud. We work together. We've done many crazy things out 14, 15 stories in the air, hanging on by our lives, but we knew we could trust each other. It's crazy of me to even think I could trust him sometimes, but yes, sometimes that brotherhood, we come together and we put everything aside and we get the job done. And then we go out at night and jam, because he also plays congas and bongos, drums. He's a bouncer. He's anything we need. He's an ultimate utility man. But tonight, like I said, we got Vic, and Vic's going to fill us in on some of the music scene on Long Island, and especially for you open micers. Because for those who go out to open mics, like myself and many musicians out there in search of, we have quite a large selection of places you can play out. You could probably play out 7 days a week on Long Island doing open mics. And yes, and we're gonna talk to Vic about some of the ones he goes to, because I haven't been to them yet. So I'm keeping my ears open on this too. So we have plenty of events that are coming up, so we're going to throw them out there. And we also have some new ideas. I've got some great ideas that I want to start bringing in. I've been visiting art galleries and talking with people that run open mics and also display all the art. Of course, it's a gallery. And I'm thinking of bringing in some artists and their work and showcasing them. I think that would be interesting, you know, a little new flavor to our show. So in the upcoming months, I'm looking to beef up our art section. Let me get on to my guest, Victor.
Hey, Jim.
Last time we were here, let me see. I was in the other studio, right?
Yep.
But we had to rush. We had like 3 people that all wanted to play. But tonight it's just us, buddy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you more about your experiences as
Okay.
a musician. And like I was bringing out the last time, you played the Rhythm Jester
Yes.
back in
1962.
yes, 1962, when I was filling diapers, and you weren't even a thought. He was already a recording star. He wrote you wrote, composed, and sang "Please Be Mine." It's I'm telling you, for those doo-woppers too, right? That was
Yes.
all that era. And my man, but what'd you play back then?
I played sax and guitar and bass and a few other things.
I remember you were telling me you were almost this close to being a rascal.
Well, this is true. This is true. In a roundabout way, that's true. Because I was starting a group back then, and I had been in between groups, and I left a group, and myself and a drummer that was a friend of mine, we got together, and we tried to form a group. And we went through a lot of guys and never got the right people. And then one day, because we had a manager that was managing another group also, and somehow he put us all together, and that group was called the Ascots, and we played all over Greenwich Village, clubs I can't even mention because they don't exist
not
anymore.
there anymore?
No.
Was the village quite as extreme as it is now?
I have no idea.
Oh, you haven't been there in a while,
haven't been. No, I haven't.
Oh, you'd be well liked.
Well, but it was a nice experience. We met a lot of people. We had a lot of people on stage, such as Liza Minnelli and Julius LaRosa and all kinds of people that would come up there.
In the village, yeah.
In the village, yeah. They came in. And another club that we played at, the Lanai, that was a nice spot because the big comedians and the singers, when they got done with their show, they would come and see us. So then they would jam with us, which was great.
Yeah.
It was very cool. But getting back to the Ascots, I'm sorry, the Rhythm Jesters, we got together and we did the Please Me Mine thing, and we were supposed to go on the road, but we couldn't go on the road because I was with the military at the time, and the military would not let me leave the country. So that kind of put a dent in as far as exposure.
Right. That's 62. Man, that was right around the Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh my God.
It was pretty interesting.
Definitely a trying
But
time
it put
for
a
our
dent
country.
in us as far as promoting Please Be Mine to the extent that it should have gone.
Right.
And
held back.
it held us back a lot, yeah.
Wow. Well, the military, look at Elvis. I mean, he turned away from stardom, really, and joined the military in the 50s, right? And when he got back, he had to mount a comeback.
Yes, he did.
What happened to your comeback now? Yeah.
Well, after 30-some odd years.
You're doing it.
I don't know. It was tough.
Well, you had a family, you know. You raised.
I had 2 families, actually.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's even tougher.
Yeah, you know it. Well, what did you serve?
I served in 3 militaries: the Coast Guard,
Yeah.
the Army, and the Air Force.
Wow. And you spent how many years?
It altogether came out to 21 years.
Wow. I didn't know that. So you were.
So I'm retired from the.
Yeah, you're a career military man.
Yeah.
And now you're getting back to the music.
Yep.
That's great. And who you been playing with?
Oh boy, that's
you
a
play with
loaded
everybody.
question. There's so many musicians on Long Island that I never even knew existed because I've been away for so long. But I was very fortunate to. My very first jam was because of a fellow named Steven Taranto, who's very well known. He's got the 70s band on Long Island.
Oh, right.
And he had a jam at the time, about 2.5 years ago, maybe, or a little less, at the Wobbly Olive in Hop Hog. Very, very nice room. And it was just telling Jim tonight that it was very fortunate for me. I got to jam with the guys that I kind of like saw at Smith Point. On the jam, there's a Battle of the Bands, and I saw a lot of them. And I said, well, I liked him, I liked him. Next thing I met this jam, and there's a whole bunch of them. I go, oh, wow, how good is that?
Yeah, right. Everybody
Jeez, I just saw the guy last week, and here I am with them. It was very cool. So.
Well, I know you play with Big
Daddy.
Big Daddy
Yeah.
and the Bulldogs.
Big Daddy and the Bulldogs, yep.
Yes, he's definitely, you are his sax man.
Yes, I am.
Every time I see a picture with him and a saxophone, you're behind it. But he is very big. We've just done, did that, a fundraiser, right? You played too.
Yes, we do a lot
Yeah.
of fundraising.
He had, what, 5 different places?
Yes.
Going live. And,
That's a big undertaking that he does for charity.
Yeah, he's very big into both helping children.
Yep.
And bullying down
Yes.
to feeding kids, and helping out families, to animals.
Yes.
The man is extreme. He will go to extremes to help any animals. I mean, his dogs he loves like
Yes, he does.
children.
He just lost his little
I know.
little doggy.
And I'll tell you what, you had to pull him off the edge there for a while because
Yeah.
I saw he was pretty depressed.
Yes, he was.
And I mean, I must agree. My dog, I love my dog. It's the only thing in this world I can tell every secret to, and I don't have to worry.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, that's my Daisy. I sit there and tell her everything. And she's like, yeah. Just play the guitar.
And she won't give up your secret.
Nope, never says a word. Love that dog. But and then you've been you go out and you do open mics. You play.
Yes, I do. I do a lot of those.
Jim Moran is one of them.
I played with him last night at what used to be called Pete's Place, and they just changed the name a while back, but I don't remember him.
It's Pete's Place to you forever,
It's still Pete's Place to me and everybody who goes there, because nothing has changed. Just the ownership was a transfer. But it was great. I was with Bobby Nathan, who's a legend on Long Island.
Oh, yeah.
He just got back from Florida. He comes up once a year for about 6 months, and then the next semester he goes back to Florida. And he has a place down there. I don't know if he has up here, but he stays with somebody somewhere.
And jams.
And he jams all the time.
All night. That's
A very
great.
cool man, yeah.
And you were telling me there was another one in Bellport?
Yes, at the Bellport, it's a very high-end restaurant, and every Thursday night, the owner happens to be a very good musician.
Who's that?
And his name is Taylor. I don't know his last name, but he's a very awesome guy who opens up Thursday nights just for the musicians that he knows to jam there.
Personal invitation.
Exactly. So it's kind of like a real all-home week when you go there. The atmosphere is great. The food is awesome. It's right in the heart of town. Montauk Highway, right next door to the firehouse in Bellport.
Okay.
And it's a very nice jam. Anybody who wants to come is always there or can come there or introduce another musician.
Right.
And they can come and play. They're always welcome.
Like invitation.
It's like a family.
You've been inviting me. I've been meaning to come out. I do, but you know my schedule.
Yes,
I'm nuts.
yes,
I am playing like 6 times a week.
Yeah.
But I know when you like it, I'm like, I got to make it out there.
Yeah.
So I will.
I wish you would.
Yes, I will.
Because it's a lot of fun. The guys are just awesome. They're
A lot
great,
of horn
great
players?
guys.
I mean, you got...
Every once in a while, a couple of horn players will show up, yeah. But for the most part, I'm mostly the only horn player that shows up.
Well, I'm going to join you one night.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I am his student. We've been working together a little bit. He's teaching me more about saxophone and music overall. And great inspiration for me because, you know, I'm getting there. I'm 53. I'm turning 54 at the end of this month. And I'm saying to myself, you know, man, am I this is it? Am I cresting? Am I coming down the other side now or what? And then I meet Vic. Vic, 76 years
Last
old.
month.
He's on his comeback. This is his comeback tour. So I figure, you know what? I'm just starting, right? I'm just starting at 54. Forget it. I got 20 more years till I get to you.
You know, music never dies. It never will. And it's the spirit of the soul. And if without music, we wouldn't have what we have anywhere. Because anywhere you go, without music, nothing happens.
You're right. Yes.
So you'll never outlive music. And
No
there's
way.
so many genres out there of music since I've been away from it that it's like just blows my mind.
Right.
But musicians are still great musicians out there. So they're all over Long Island. You can't miss a musician.
Oh yeah, on street corners, they're everywhere.
We just so many. It's overloaded with musicians.
And I try very hard to get them on my show. 'Cause I love Long Island musicians, street musicians, pros, whatever you got out there. You want to come on the show and we'll talk. Tell me about, your end of the business, and I would appreciate it. So find me on Facebook. We're all on Facebook.
Absolutely.
And find me under James R. Hughes, Vic Delgado. And from there, you will find look at our pictures. You'll see we are jamming and out there all the time. So we're going to go to commercial. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about Victor and his endeavors, because he's in another band that's about to make a big debut. So
Yes.
we're going to talk about that. So stay tuned. Come right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive. Selected for their unique, memorable flavor, Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Old Spice Body Spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice Body Spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice Body Spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power. Oh, Spice Body Spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power.
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
Welcome back to Martini Garden with Madhouse TV here on a Friday night. And once again, I have my friend Vic Delgado, and of course Kevin Gange, my man. These guys play with me in my band, In With the Old. Victor plays with many, but he finds time to come out with me sometimes, and it's great to have the sax with us.
Oh, definitely.
Kevin, my man, once again, he plays the bongos and congas. How you doing, brother?
Fine. How you been?
Man, we're doing good. You missed the last gig, though.
I know. I totally forgot about it. Sorry.
You forgot. You forgot the gig. I mean, we're on a mission from God, and you forgot.
Things happen.
But that's all right. But he stands in. He plays drums too.
Yeah.
Plays the full kit when when it's time to do it. We rock whatever it takes.
Whatever you got, we'll dish it out.
That's it, man. And we're 1087 Glazers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Woo! We rock. We set glass and kick ass. That's what we do. And Victor is in a band now. This is new for him because he likes the oldies like myself. But he also is in a Pink Floyd tribute band called Time, a Pink Floyd experience. And how is that, Vic?
It's very interesting. It's demanding. It's awesome. It's a whole lot of adjectives that I can come up with. And it's an awesome, awesome band. I can't wait till we go out there, and which will be very soon. And we invite as many people as possible that can come. The main one will be on a Thursday night, which would be June 16th. Is that what I told you?
Oh, we got, the main one at the...
Was it the 16th or the 12th?
What was that?
At
89
North and Patchogue.
Yes, I think that's a Thursday, falls on the 19th?
That's right.
The 19th.
I always get them confused. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I do.
We get to that age, you got to give and take. And usually the first thing to go is that memory.
Yeah, that's true.
But who's now this band? You've been practicing for almost a year now? Almost,
yeah,
right?
yeah, we've been at it about a year now.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
It is crazy.
Like, you guys must
but
be.
We have dedicated people who are willing to do this because we have a mission, and it's just going to be groundbreaking and amazing.
So what do you got?
I have.
You had a list? Look at that. You got so many people. You need to have a list.
Yeah, we have 9 people.
Wow.
Yeah, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, you need it.
Our main man is Paul Cruz.
Paul Cruz, yes.
I got to tell you this, if I may, because these are such talented people. They don't just play one instrument or whatever. They're multi-talented. They can sing, they can play. They can do so many things. Paul Cruz is an awesome, awesome bass player, who also has 5 keyboards, 5 that he plays.
Wow.
It's set up in such a fashion that he has to be able to maneuver from each one and play 2 at a time also.
A lot of keyboards.
And plus he sings. Yeah. He sings a lot of songs. He also plays guitar and timbales and drums and all kinds of stuff.
Why not?
The guy is multi-talented. Then we have Paul Cruz, by the way, is an EMT. As his day job, which is very demanding for him. And on top of that, he has to put this band together and get it going.
And he's on call then.
He's on call. Plus, he also jams. So he has a very, very busy schedule. Wow. The next guy we have, his name is David Aguirre. He's a veterinarian, believe it or not. An awesome veterinarian, but he is a very multi-talented musician. He sings and he plays. He plays any guitar, and he has a bunch of stuff that he has packed up. It's just
buttons and
he has gadgets, and then he's got stuff on the floor, and he's got
goes through 9-volt batteries like I go through beer.
It's amazing how he even gets all this stuff in his cars. You have to watch him. he is too cool. We have another guy named Phil Bland, who is also...
he is awesome. I've seen
Phil
him.
is awesome in his own right.
I'm going to get him on the show, too.
He's a creative artist. Anything you want Phil to do, if you should need it, you get a hold of Phil, and he'll come up with the right thing for you. He's very talented that way. But he's also talented as a musician and a singer. He's also in another band who's listed on another date that we have.
We'll get to that one.
He'll mention it to you.
I'll get that one.
Yeah, you will. He's played with him, so he knows. Yes, he plays bass, guitar, drums, and I can't even get into it because these guys play so many things. And it makes
he
them
looks like a rock
multi-talented.
star. He's got the hair. He's a good-looking fella.
Good-looking guy. Very good-looking guy. Then we have a gentleman who is a occupational therapist. That's a doctor's degree. And
So you got
in
some
fact,
professionals there.
David, who is a veterinarian, of course he's a doctor. So we have quite a few, like at least 4 people in the medical field, which is awesome to know that there's people out there
you can break hearts and then
do
fix them.
this stuff.
Excellent.
And they're so good at what they do, no matter what it is. His name is Matt Ganelin. He plays drums, and we call him the metronome. He is
right on time.
fantastic. And anything to do with drums, he can do. And of course, anything he can do in his occupational therapy, he does.
Sure.
And that's awesome. That's really big. Because if anything happens to either one of us in the band, we have people right there in the band
that can pick up the
assist
slack.
us.
Yeah, right.
And make sure we have another second shot.
Yeah. Hold on, I think I'm having a heart attack. Go up. Poof, clear. Now get back in there.
Then we have a young man. In fact, he's the youngest guy in the band. His name is Mike DeAndrea, and I play with his father, who is also a musician. Every once in a while, we get to play. He's an awesome singer. But he plays guitar, and he plays keyboards, and I don't know what else, but everything he does, he's a very, very schooled musician. So he is awesome. We also have 2 girls. One, Mary Rossler. She sings awesome.
Yes, those backup singers. Big
and
in
she's
Pink
our
Floyd.
backup singer, one of our backup singers. And I never asked Mary what she actually does for a living, but she does a lot of singing. She may do cruises on ships and things like that too. I'm not really sure.
She could be a surgeon.
She could be a surgeon. And we had our other girl's name is Lynn DeMalta. She is a music teacher who also teaches violin and voice. And she's very, very talented. They both have great singing voices. So when you hear this group, you're going to be
a Pink Floyd experience.
Exactly. You're going to be totally amazed. We're going to put it out there for you. And if you don't go home happy, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you love Pink Floyd, you're going to love this show. We also, Saturday, June 7th, you're doing a
benefit.
A benefit.
Yes.
And where is that again?
It's, I just had it before. Oh, it's in Yaphank.
The Red River Inn.
He knows all about the Red River.
I played there. Love the Red River Inn. Yeah. And also, you got a few bands that are going to be there. You have Cheap and Dirty. I remember those guys.
And that's what the band that Phil Bland is.
He plays
he's
with
part
them?
of that band,
Okay.
yes.
And Lisa Palizzi band.
Oh, yeah. She's my cousin.
Oh, really?
Is she? Lisa Palizzi Delgado.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I call her my cousin.
Okay, I was going to say. She is pretty, too.
She is.
Very
She's
nice,
very pretty, yeah.
And very talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what do you think? What we're going to do tonight, we're going to play a little music, right?
Are we going to do that?
Yeah, we came here. We were going to talk, but you know what? Let's give them
Are
a
you
little
sure?
taste. Yeah, let's give them a little taste of what we do.
All right.
What the heck?
Okay.
So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have some live music for you. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You go, play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through
as I promised, we're going to play you some live music. We're going to showcase my man, both of them actually, but my man Vic on that, yes, on that there saxophone. You ready?
I can see her laying back in a satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Well, I picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in love is the first mistake. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling bitter that I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling bitter that I'm feeling no pain. She been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't know what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning and I'm losing again. And sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping around my back stairs. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling bitter when I'm feeling no pain. And sundown, you better take care if I find you creeping around my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you creeping around my back stairs. And sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing
Yeah, my man. Loosening up now. Oh, yeah. Let's play a little sax song. How about that? Okay.
We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the final four was one, as we said. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea, feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mist. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. And when that foghorn blows, I wanna hear it. I don't wanna fear it. I wanna rock your hips so. Just like way back in days of old. Magnificently we flow into the mist. And when that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I've gotta hear it. I don't wanna fear it. No, no, I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in days of old. And together we will flow into the mist. All right, come on.
Yeah, man. I love that stuff. Let me see. Oh, we got to have a bongo conga song out there for you. Come on, start me off. Do something, Kev. What song you usually start? We'll start there.
Seems I've got to have a change of scene. 'Cause every night
love this stuff. We got another song for you. We got enough time for one more. There's one song I introduced Vic to. He never heard of Jethro Tull. And I said, well, he plays the flute, but you can play the sax because we can do that. So we got us a song here that is a little different than you might be used to, but especially with bongos.
In the shuffling madness, a locomotive breath, stand the old-time loser headlong to his death. He feel the piston scraping, breaking on his brow. Oh, Charlie, he stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going, going to go down. Yeah. He sees his children jumping off station one by one. His woman and his best friend had been having fun. He's rolling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Oh, Charlie, he stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going nowhere to go down. No. All right, come on. He hears the silence howling, catches angels as they fall, and the all-time winner has got him by the balls. He picks up Gideon's Bible, open at page 1. Thank God he stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going nowhere to go down. Nowhere to go down. Nowhere to go down. Nowhere to go down. Yeah, nowhere to go down. All right, everybody. Woo! Thank you for staying in tune with us, and we really appreciate it. We definitely want to thank everybody at Madhouse TV for all the hard work they do. They are awesome. They're great people here. We put on 32 shows a week, and they might be falling over tired, but you know what? They love what they do, and they enjoy it, and I enjoy them. Also for my friend Vic Delgado, he's my man forever, my inspiration. And of course, Kevin Gange, my bud forever. We got some history. Took us a while to make it, but we stayed out of jail, and that's the main thing. Y'all have a good week. And once again, I got to do it real quick. Mother's Day, I missed it. I wasn't around, wasn't here. So to my mom, 86 years old, she's got you beat.
got you. That's right. 86 years old. I love you, Mom. Happy belated, but I did call you. Everybody have a, you know it, I love her. Everybody have a good weekend, and thanks again. Bam.